your number one source for local news. Your home for news, weather, and traffic.
89.5. 89.5.
89.5.
My Subic Bay Radio.
Subic Bay Radio, top of the hour news. A week-long program comprising of onshore, offshore, and underwater cleanup, as well as a lecture series on waste management, has been set by the Subic Bay Metropolitan Authority for this week to drum up support for coastal environment protection in these times of the COVID-19 pandemic. SBMA Chairman and Administrator Wilma T. Asmas said the coastal cleanup activities were approved on condition that they be undertaken with strict observance of health and safety protocols. She said the COVID-19 pandemic has not only impacted the health of people and the health of the economy, it has also adversely affected the health of the environment because of increased use of disposable masks and face shields that are sometimes improperly disposed of, thus ending up in sewers, rivers, and the sea. She said there is an urgent need to reverse this trend, to remove trash in our waters and help Mother Nature to also heal itself. The various environmental activities lined up for this week are organized under a mini festival called BIAY Dagat, which comes after the Aita Ambala term, meaning blessing of the sea. And because of continuing COVID-19 pandemic, SBMA Ecology Center Manager Amethia De La Liana stressed that the festival, which the SBMA launched in 2019 but canceled last year, will be held differently this year in adaptation of the new normal. De La Liana said aside from the strict compliance with IATF guidelines on health and safety during the events, a lot of activities will be held online. She added online pre-registration for participants, a virtual opening program, an online lecture series, and a virtual awarding ceremony. In the other news, a total 250 employees of the MSK Group Work Incorporated and 50 employees of the SBMA were vaccinated at the Subic Gym as part of the Freeport's vaccination program. The vaccination program, which aims to inoculate frontline personnel in essential sectors, is sponsored by the ICTSI Foundation by providing AstraZeneca vaccines. SBMA Chairman and Administrator Wilma T. Asma expressed her gratitude to the company, citing that this Freeport can hurdle this pandemic through cooperation and malasakit. The Philippine Red Cross has lowered the prices of their RT-PCR swab test and saliva test. Those who want to get tested for COVID-19 now only needs to pay 2,800 pesos for the swab test and 1,500 pesos for the saliva test. SBMA Chairman and Administrator Attorney Wilma Amy Asma is encouraging everybody to protect yourself and your community, get tested, and avail of the now lowered prices for RT-PCR tests. In the international scene, France has cancelled an upcoming event highlighting its long naval alliance with the United States after Joe Biden announced a deal to help Australia deploy nuclear submarines. The French had previously had their own submarine agreement with the Australians, and bristled at their close allies seeming to go behind their back to develop a new partnership. French Foreign Minister Jean-Yves Le Drian slammed the decision as a knife in the back and a unilateral, brutal, unpredictable decision that would be expected from a Trump administration in an interview with France Info Radio. Paris had been planning a series of events honoring the 240th anniversary of the Battle of the Capes, where the French Navy helped the U.S. during its war of independence against Great Britain, including functions at their Washington, D.C. embassy, and abroad, a French frigate docked in Baltimore, Maryland. Instead, France's top naval officer, who was set to attend, was sent home to Paris early, according to the New York Times. And finally, the latest from the National Weather Bureau. Forecast weather conditions: Metro Manila, Central Luzon, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, Western Visayas, Zamboanga Peninsula, Bangsamoro, Soc-Sargen, Isabela, Quirino, Nueva Vizcaya rather, Benguet, Ifugao, La Union, Pangasinan, and Camarines Norte will have cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms brought about by the intertropical convergence zone and the low pressure area. Possible flash floods and landslides due to moderate to at times heavy rains. The rest of the country will have partly cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms, also brought about by the intertropical convergence zone and localized thunderstorms. Subic Bay Freeport, meanwhile, will be mostly cloudy for today. 29 degrees Celsius, the current temperature. Forecasted high of up to 31 degrees Celsius. Forecasted low of 24 degrees Celsius. Sunrise this morning was at 5:48 a.m. and the sunset later today, 5:59 p.m. So goes the top of the hour news on 895 Subic Bay Radio. I'm Tommy G. Back to the Morning Brew Friday Rewind edition. Good morning.
We keep you informed.
Right here on 89.5 FM.
We serve the news straight up.
The Morning Brew. The Morning Brew.
The Morning Brew.
The Morning Brew.
The Morning Brew.
The Morning Brew.
The Morning Brew.
With DJ Tommy G.